Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. It's me, RP. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I am playing Sengoku Dynasty. This game came out in 2024. I gave it a look back then. I did not really kind of like it too much. I didn't like the way it felt. It's had a lot of new updates, so I thought we would go ahead and check it out again. I want to see what the updates have done to it, if it plays any better. It's getting better reviews. I'm going to go with a normal setting. You can go with a relaxed setting if you want to, but we'll always play the games normal, the way the developer intended. So this is going to be a video series that I'm going to put out on Fridays for my channel. I live stream every day but Friday, right out of Boston, Massachusetts at 12 o'clock. If you guys are interested, don't forget to catch us live. But this is going to be a video. And so I want to check the game out because it has kind of, I guess, have gone under a complete overhaul. I guess that's the easiest way to put it. So I got to find myself a friendly looking guy here. I definitely want to be friendly looking. I guess, well, he's friendly. Let's see, hair. Let's go turn this guy around here. All right, let me see what I got for hairstyles. Oh, the Asmongold. Oh, I don't think I want to look like Asmongold. I think I'll move on. That's close to what I looked like when I was a young man with my hair. Very long and luscious. Yes, I love it. We'll keep it. Facial hair, grab that one. It looks pretty good. I think there's a bunch of different ones, but we'll go with this one. And obviously, I want to look my age. And then we have some background that we can start with here. We can be an artisan and get some craftsman XP. Use less stamina with axes. A builder background story gives us a little XP on the building and less stamina to build. Also a fighter background. And an archer, aka hunter, and of course a trader, and you'll make more with your selling and buying. I kind of like doing the bows in Medieval Dynasty, so I think I'll go with the hunter. And then we'll go ahead and finalize that. And yeah, we'll keep the name. I like the name. I'll just go ahead and do the default name for this. Why not?
国を火の海へと変えた。それから故郷の村を離れ、一月。道なき道を歩き続けた。時には盗賊に出くわし、ある者は病を患った。行く先々で見る光景が戦の恐ろしさを物語っていた。夜になると、収穫できなかった畑のことを思い出す。それに家族のこと、子供たちや村に住む人々のこと、置き去りにしてきたご先祖様や村の神様には許しを請うばかり。ただ願うはあの伝説の平民の持ちたる国で、また家を建てて平和に暮らすこと。漁師たちに手を貸してもらえた。船は最後の目的地へ向かう準備ができている。大海原が旅立ちを待ち受ける。とにかく無事にたどり着くことを祈ろう。
All right, we've got our backstory. And obviously things didn't go too good. All right, we're starting off in the third-person view. You can use V key to change your view. I like to be in a first-person view when it comes to my Dynasty games because they just feel better that way. We need to find our travel companion. I'm going to go ahead and pick up some stone here. If it's like all the Dynasty games before it, we need stone. So let's go ahead and grab it. That way we have it when it calls for A little bit of stone. Now, let me see in my inventory. Stone does stack. I have a fish and I have a torch. So I can stack a little bit of stone. I don't know what my weight capacity is. I'm sure I have a weight limit. I do down at the bottom left of my screen have a health. I have a hunger and a stamina meter. Wow, lots of rocks. Okay, we're not going to have to worry about getting rocks in the game. Looks like we have bushes we can harvest. That's going to give us sticks. All right, so we've got sticks and stones right off the bat. Nice. We can get them right from bushes. I like that. That's good. So we'll grab the sticks and the stones. That way we can make our axe if we need to. We'll wait until the game tells us to do it. We'll follow along here. All right, we've got a Jizzo figure. I can go ahead and pick that up. I don't know what that is. All right, here's a Akeo. I believe that's how we're going to say her name, Akeo. That's how I'm going to say it. If you guys have a different pronunciation, let me know.
Hi.
You're alive. Yes. When the ship went down. Oh, gods, don't move. You're hurt. I'll be all right. I'm cold. Stay here. We need to start a fire. I need some tools to set it up. I'll be back in a moment. All right. Good thing I got the rocks and the sticks. So, all right, we're going to build here. Handcraft with the right mouse button. Let's go ahead and build an axe. There we go. Let's see. Cut down a tree and collect a log. All right, we'll run up here. All right, pull out the axe here. All right, cut down our first tree. Yeah, well, it feels very much like Medieval Dynasty. I can tell you right off the bat, I'm experiencing better gameplay than I did when I tried this in 2024. All right, this feels better. Now, these are two different developers. Medieval Dynasty is developed by Cube something. And this is a different developer altogether, but they are published under the banner of Toplets. All right, handcraft a hammer. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Let's put this away. And we'll bring out our crafting, grab a hammer. All right, unlock campfire. We're going to go ahead and equip the hammer. Let's put it on our toolbar here. I'm going to throw it on 0 for right now. I'm going to bring that up and bring up a menu. We're going to go over here, basic structures, and campfire. All right, we're going to give her a campfire right here. We'll put this together. All right, there we go. She should be warm now. Let me go ahead and put my hammer away. We'll go ahead and talk to her.
Hi.
Are you feeling better now? Yes, thank you. I'm going to be all right. I have some gubu roots to snack on. Here, take some. We can eat together. But what do we do now? We had supplies on the ship. Here, we have nothing. When do we move on? We don't move on. We can't spend our whole lives running away. Look around. There's fertile land, tall trees, fresh water. And I didn't see any soldiers guarding them from ordinary folk. I believe in the legend of the peasant king, and I don't intend to stop now. Maybe you're right, but how do we start? Is this even a village? Or is that ruins? I'll go take a look. I'm sure I can convince someone to help us. You're welcome. Okay, lots of stone. Don't have to worry about stone right now. We're going to go to the nearest village, so there's a road here. I am running, and I'm going to be using up my stamina. This looks like it might have been a village at one time. Yes. Sosogai Village. We've discovered it. All right, we're here. Anybody around to talk to? Looks like we've got a gentleman standing right here. Let's go ahead and say hello, introduce ourselves. A new object. Ask for help. All right, let's ask for some help. My friend and I almost died in the shipwreck. You have to help us settle here. All right, that was you? I saw how you cared for your friend. It's really touching, I must say. I may have misjudged you at first glance. I'd be glad to welcome you here, but look at these ruins. Maybe we can rebuild this place. The whole thing, forget it. This used to be Sosogi, quite a big village. To rebuild it, you need permission from the abbot and an expensive cast iron alarm bell to go with it. And just look at you, dirt poor and barely even dressed. No offense. I suggest you start small. Instead of a big village bell like the burned one here, just put together something like this. Draws a rectangle shape in the dirt. Yeah, a wooden thingy like that. It will make the center of a new settlement. It should be legal and wouldn't get you in trouble with the temple, at least up to a certain village size. Where should I settle? Up to you. There are many good spots across the valley, each offering different advantages. Some will offer a lot of flat terrain, others will be suitable for a specialized settlement. You can aim for one big bustling town or rule over a whole network of villages spread across different regions. I'm sorry, you're homeless and I shouldn't be making jokes at your expense. But do come back once you're a bit more settled. There are some people here I'd like you to meet. All right, we're going to find a good spot for the village. And I think we could start here, and as long as we don't build bigger than the bell allows us, is what I'm gathering. So first thing we can do, we have an axe, is let's go ahead and tear this down. All right, we'll start to get a little cleanup going here. And then, let me see, stand up. Then let's go ahead. And we already have the village bell here. So, a wooden bell. He must have given it to us. So let's instead go into build mode. And right where he's standing, we're going to rebuild this village. So we'll start with the small bell, just like he suggests. Go right here. And we can build ourselves a tent. But right now I want to build the village bell. So I'm going to go back. And we're going to go here, village structure. And we're going to put the bell tower up right here. There we go. The start of our new village right here. Our new village starts with this bell. We don't have enough resources. We need to gather some more grass. All right. I don't know what this gets us. Let's find out here. What am I getting? I'm getting grass from this. All right. Great. I believe this is grass. All right, so there's many types of grass here. At least a couple that I can see. Maybe a couple of more. And we've got some berry bushes here as well. And this is sticks and grass. There we go. All right, let's see if we have enough to finish it now. All right. Excellent. A new village has been founded. Build a small house. Okay, so what I'm thinking we'll do is we'll just kind of replace the buildings that are already here. So I've got a building here that's small, and I've got a building here that's small. So let's put our first house here. And what I'll do is I'll take out the axe, and I'll start to tear down this. We got resources from that. We got charcoal, and we got some planks. Stuff like that. Let me harvest this grass. I think this we can salvage. Let me go ahead and hit this. All right. I do have a stamina bar. I do get a little tired swinging my axe like that. I'm going to go ahead and clear this out. All right. Right here, we got a nice beginning of a town here. I think I'll take this one out as well. Take out both these structures and use this as a starting point for my first house. So I like that this has a little sidewalk coming up to it naturally. So I think maybe what we might do is kind of incorporate the land that's here. So yeah, maybe this will be a good, either that or this is a good road. Maybe we'll build the house right off of this road right here. I'm going to put it right here. All right, so bring out our hammer. And then we're going to go to buildings, house, and this is a small house blueprint right here. And we'll put this right like this. Perfect. Goes right along the road here. We can put a little yard right next to it if we want to. And we need any logs, 4 of them. We have 4. Okay, so in order to finish the floor, we're going to need logs as well. All right, so I think what I'm going to do real quick, I'm going to go ahead and get us some logs, and I'll be right back. All right, that should get us enough logs to get the floor built. Grab this one right here. Grab this one right here. All right, let's go ahead and put our building hammer on. We should have enough logs. Hopefully. Hopefully I'll get this done. Let's go ahead. All right, that takes care of the floor. All right, all we got to do now is build the walls. Let's build the stairs real quick. All right, so for the walls, let's find out what we need. We need sticks. We've got plenty of them. All right, excellent. Now we need a roof. The roof, we need logs, and we need some sticks, and we need some grass. We're short on the sticks, so we're going to go ahead and get our axe. And right over here, these are sticks. We'll grab that, and that's going to take care of our sticks. And now we should have everything we need to finish off our roof. All right, there's the roof. I think we need to finish off the inside. We do. Let's see, do we have what we need? We need sticks and stone. And then we have, for the bed, we have grass. All right, so that takes care of the bed. Let's go grab some more sticks real quick. Now we can pick sticks up off the ground too if we find them. And we can actually harvest them from the bushes right here. So we don't have to cut everything down. We can kind of just scavenge from the bushes. I think in Medieval Dynasty it did the same thing. And then you sold sticks early in the game, if I remember correctly. So, very similar to Medieval Dynasty at this point. And it feels much better than I remember, so I'm actually very impressed with how it's playing right now. So I'm looking forward to playing in this era, in this Japanese era. It's going to be interesting, I think. That looks marvelous. It really does. All right, we have a dynasty level. We have to reach a dynasty level. Pardon me. We have to reach a dynasty level of 7. All right, so let me see how we do that. We open the gates and we have to reach a dynasty level of 7. Let me go ahead and take a look at my quest. Open the gates. The abbot of the Nara Jorinjai Temple, and I'm butchering that. I know it. Please, if you know, please, I'm sorry. I apologize. He won't mind you building small fledgling communities, but you will need his blessing to expand them beyond a certain size. So we need to reach level 7 of the dynasty. What else can we do? Road to renewal. We need to offer help to Toshichi. Guys, like I said, I'm going to be just butchering this. We've got a side quest. No. Personal quest. No. So let's do this road to renewal. The community of survivors in Sosogai needs someone who will coordinate their efforts. It's time to act as a true leader and open up to the rest of the valley. All right, so let's track this and see what this does for us. All right, here we go. I have built the house. Already? That's impressive. Congratulations. Maybe you should expand building a forage or woodcutting hut. But overall, time to settle down, eh? No, this is just the beginning. I want to build a place for everyone. Everyone? My friends, my neighbors, everyone from back home, other wanderers like me. Wait, this might be going too far. The people here are afraid and mistrustful. They will never accept a whole flock of vagrants settling here. I convinced you. Don't you think I can convince them as well? It won't be easy with the others. If I were you, I'd start slow and not scare everyone with this vision of yours. People have to get to know you first, and the best way to make introductions is to offer help. First person I need to help is Akeo. I can finally offer her a place to live. But do go on. Who should I talk to? I can think of 3 people worth talking to. A warrior, a priestess, and an impure. Tell me about the warrior. Kenjio, the warrior. He's a bit, fancies himself a protector of the people. He puts on an air of a warrior, but he has no lineage to speak of. He's more one of us. Well respected by some, hated by others. Not sure what he's up to right now, but I'm sure he'll find a way to make you do his work for him. Well, tell me about the priestess. Chayomi is our Miko, a priestess in charge of our local shrines. She's a gentle woman, worried that all the kami, the divine spirits, turned away from us, or actually that we have turned away from them. Talk to her, maybe you can console her. Tell me about the impure. Matt is a proud Edda, an impure from Seiji. As all the impure, he lives between the earthly world and the divine realm. He does things that are spiritually polluted. like burying the dead or disposing of animal carcasses. Only those living close to the spirits can do these things, and I think he's carrying an especially big burden right now. Talk to him. Maybe you can lift some of that weight off his shoulders. Oh, okay, that's enough for now. Toshichi. Toshichi. I think I said that almost right. All right. There we go. We're going to be helping some of the locals here. We're going to be asking Eiko to join our village, which I think we can do because we've given her a house. I think what we might do is, let's see if this is a thing. I have a fireplace that I built for her over here. Well, that's the fisherman. I know he's a fisherman. I saw him fishing. I'm just guessing. But I think he might be a fisherman. Let's go back down here. I think what I want to do is switch places with her. So I'm going to chop this down. I need some sticks. Because I think what we're going to do is we're going to build a tent. I've got some rocks here as well. I've got some bush. Grab some sticks here real quick and some grass. Might need grass as well. And I think what we'll try to do is see if I can kind of make this tent this campfire in this tent my home. And put her in the house that I just built. So, first off, let me get my hammer. And let me go ahead and build this small tent right here. Yeah, grass and sticks, so that takes nothing. Alright, I just broke my hammer. We should be able to make a new one. There we go. Let's bring it up again. And let's finish this. There we go. Alright, so there's a tent for me. And a fireplace. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to talk to her now. I'm going to offer her the house.
Hi.
I carry good news. The village is reborn. Come join me. It's you. You're unbelievable. That makes me so happy. Just tell me where my house is and I'll get to work. Close. All right. Now, I need to put her in the house. I'm going to go ahead and hit my dynasty. Dynasty management. Managing your dynasty is the best way to achieve prosperity. It allows you to automate some of the production. Look for refugees and make them join the dynasty. Assign them a bed in one of your houses. Then you will be able to assign them a job. Well, first let's get her a bed. Then we'll work on production. All right, we have one house. Village 1 of 1. Population 2. So how do we assign her a house? The village tab. In this tab, you'll find a list of your villages to contribute to the dynasty and participate in production. The village location is also important. Villagers located in liberated regions allow your villagers to produce rare resources. All right, very good. Now, I don't know if this... Yes, I think I assign her a house here. All right, villager 1. Player 1, village 1. Jobs, priorities, the priority tab. I know what this is about. We set priorities here. You guys can go ahead and read that. Pause the video. I'm just trying to find out how I put this young lady into this house here. There's the house right there. Character. Quest. Road to renewal. See quest tab. Recruitment. Pick a home. Or a KO in the dynasty tab. All right, let's go to the dynasty tab. Dynasty legend. That's not it. This is not the house yet. Villages. Let's see. Player Village 1. We are going to call this Cambridge. All right. So I just changed that. Now, area size, population, the population tab. Here we go, homeless. Assign home. Player Village 1. Small house, bed. Oh, I need that. Nope. Is that for her? Did I get her? No, assign home. I need to. There we go. Small house. Are you sure? There we go. Okay, I assigned it to myself. That was wrong. There we go. She now has a home. I am homeless. Okay, it's better that I am homeless than her. Now she's just unemployed. And it's raining. And all I have is a tent to my name, but she has a beautiful new home that I just gave her. Let's run down here. Oh, I love this. The graphics are awesome. I really like this, guys. I hope you guys would like to see a Friday video upload of this game. I think this might be fun for us to check out. You guys let me know. Drop a comment, hit the like button, and let's see if we can bring this to the channel as a Friday video series. And yeah, let's see how it goes. Maybe it'll be a one and done. This will be a flop. Nobody will watch it. But I think the game has definitely improved, and I'm very anxious to uncover more of the game. So if you're down, don't forget, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, maybe consider a subscription. We're going to hold it off right here. We will continue with another episode pending your approval. I'm RP Gaming. Thank you so much for joining me. And like I always say, ta-ta and bye-bye.